Hey guys, it's me, Mickey T, and I'm coming back with a brand new video and a face reveal which nobody asked for, but y'all are getting anyway. And I wanted to say that this year has been an incredible year, and I wanted to go ahead and reflect on this year, take a look at things, and just, as I'll say many times in this video, thank you. Thank you for an incredible year that's allowed me to not only chase a dream that I've had for many, many years, because as you can actually see here, I've been making videos as far back as 2012, so this old boy, he's been going for a little bit of time. Have it come true in 1 year and 1 year alone. So let's just take a look at how things have been going and get into the video. As I actually do want to go ahead and just kickstart this video by saying that I am a rambler and I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. But I do actually want to just get everything off my chest and just open up as a content creator and talk about the way that I've been doing my videos, my plans for the next year, and kind of just reflect on things and take a moment, because it seems like this is something that all of the YouTubers are kind of putting out there in the last couple of days of these kind of like wrap up 2024 videos. And I really wanted to jump on this little trend because I've realized something, and that is I started this year with a brand new hardcore series of building a dwarven empire in Minecraft hardcore, and to say that it has utterly transformed my life would be a huge understatement. We have gone from basically starting a new series and hitting maybe about 1,000 subscribers and only having around about 60,000 views on our channel there or thereabouts. And we are actually jumping forward at the end of my first full year as a Minecraft YouTuber or a content creator, and ending the year with almost 12,000 individuals that are wanting to tune in and basically watch me. You know, it was pretending to be a dwarf in Minecraft hardcore, but now a lot of you are seeing me in these videos and probably think, bro is a real life dwarf. Like, what the heck is going on here? Because yes, I do like to rock the beard. But yeah, lots of things have happened this year. I started vlogging again over on my my personal channel, and that's something I wasn't expecting to do, but I'm going to touch upon this a little bit later on in today's video. I also started the gym this year. Because I turned 29, and it's a bit cliche to say this, and it's a little bit personal, and I have mentioned this over on the vlogging channel, so I won't dive into it too much here. But I'm basically I turned 29 being in like the worst physical and mental state a person could probably be in, because of the way that I was. I had a lot of unhealthy habits. I was very, very overweight, and now I'm just overweight. So I started the gym, I got a PT, and it's a lot of that is just thanks to you guys tuning in and making me want to strive to better myself. So that's why I wanted to reflect on this, because if I can do it, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it too. So I wanted to go ahead and jumpstart the kind of looking back at things by looking at the video which basically started off 2024, uploaded on the 7th of January. We've got basically our perfect start. This is kind of like the cliche thing that every hardcore YouTuber has kind of done, where they sort of say this is like the perfect start. If you look at the titles, pretty much everybody does it, and I kind of just thought that it was just the generalized accepted thing, so I kind of just followed suit. And honestly, this video is currently at almost 250,000 views, which is redonkadonk, but I can't believe that we've actually got that many views on a video which is just something that started as a joke. A lot of you guys may not actually know this, but I started off this whole Dwarven City thing as a complete joke, not to devalue the support or kind of the journey that we've now sort of gone on together as a community. But I was just basically one night really, really bored, and I had died on my first hardcore world, which I've actually now privated on YouTube because it got basically no views, and I was just doing it for fun anyway, and it wasn't really the best reflection of myself. And I basically turned around and was like, I died, and I was bored one night, and I was like, I kind of feel like I want to make Moria from The Lord of the Rings and kind of just see how it goes. and that's what I did. And obviously I actually started season 1 back in 2023, which I died due to fighting the Ender Dragon in a very, very stupid death. But obviously we jump back to the 7th of January 2024, and this was the start of a season which was going to transform my life, but I just didn't know it at the time of making this video. So I thought we'd just give a very quick watch of the first sort of 30 seconds to a minute of this video. But yeah, I can't believe it. I did most of my series 1 without a beacon, and I honestly couldn't imagine doing it without a beacon now. But yeah, this was the moment where we actually started the world. And we called it Revenge of the Fallen because we had died on our previous hardcore world, and it's just me kind of showcasing, you know, that I'm not using any sort of like cheats or anything, or using any sort of data packs or anything that we're going to make the game easier. This is just bog standard hardcore Minecraft with nothing to it. And I just installed some shaders because you're wrong if you play Minecraft without shaders, and I will die on that hill. The thought process, which kind of drifted away from mining diamonds for the time being. We have this as the farming area, as it's... I haven't really changed that much in terms of like my personality or kind of like the way that I actually approach my videos. But that has kind of opened me up to a topic which I think is really important for me to cover as we kind of reflect on the videos over the past year, because I really want to reflect on that and talk about it and kind of discuss why I've decided now is a good time to kind of face reveal. And this obviously ties in with kind of going to the gym and working on myself as a human, becoming a little bit more confident and just pushing myself through my comfort zone, because trust me, making this kind of video and putting my face on the internet in such a large capacity, I know that I've been vlogging, but I know that my audience is much smaller over there, and this is obviously a much bigger task of kind of taking on putting my face in front of almost 12,000 people. Is definitely a scary concept that me from a year ago would have never have even considered, whereas now it's something that I'm proactively wanting to push myself through, because I think I need to make some changes for 2025, not in like such a dramatic space, and I want to stress that like I am so ready to take on the hardcore world for 2025. I am literally planning like so many cool things to build in that world. I want to work on it, but I'm realizing we're at the point in the world now where every job that I'm doing is such a big task. Like literally, I want to build the Misty Mountains in Minecraft Hardcore, and if you're not familiar with what they are, don't worry, I'm not going to go into it on this video, but it is a task that's probably going to take me the next 2 years, to be brutally honest. Like, this is talking like 2 years of like committing at least 5 to 10 hours a week of building on it to actually get it complete. And that's just one thing in a whole grand scheme of kind of what I want to do in my hardcore world. So we are going to be making some changes, and I haven't really solidified anything yet, but I kind of really was hoping to change up the structure of my videos a little bit to these kind of like more presented, kind of like sat down in-person videos where we basically sit down every day when we can, whenever we get a spare minute, to chip away at a task in the hardcore world, and then we sort of title it as, you know, things like, whereas before I would package things up in a sense of sort of like I built an iron factory in Minecraft Hardcore, it would be more like I worked on my iron factory, if you see what I mean. Like, it's really difficult because this is like one of those conversations you have with yourself as a YouTube creator where you're trying to like package your videos up to be polished and perfect so you can ship it out to the internet and people can watch a start, beginning and end of a journey. It's very, very difficult to convert people into a longer journey, especially in this day and age of like short form videos. But again, this isn't really the conversation to be having right now. This is just something that I think is really important to kind of bring up as an aspiring content creator. It's very important to be, for me at least as a human, to be transparent. Is this also ties in very, very heavily with a lot of personal things that have been going on in my life, which I really think is probably something we should touch upon. It has been an incredible year for me, and I can honestly put my hand on my heart and say that this has been an absolute life-changing year. I got my first tattoos. I started at the gym, and I'm in the best shape ever. I've got muscles where I didn't even know muscles could actually be. But with the pros comes with the positives. Comes with the negatives that are the realities of life. And as I've turned 30 this year, just gone, literally on the 22nd of December, so I'm like barely a week into my 30s, and I really want to talk a little bit about my personal life, because I am married, and I've been married for coming up 4 years, and I've been with my now wife since I was like 21 or 20. So we've been together almost 11 years, which is just absolutely incredible. Actually, I think it was 19 when we got together. It was like the back end of 19. But we have had an incredible journey together, but unfortunately, it's been a journey that has been unfortunately dealt the card of my wife being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, and a bunch of other things, and now is facing some issues with sort of a little bit of degeneration in her spine. And it has been a bit of a wake-up call and a reality for me, and this is something that's really close to my heart, and I really hope that you'll just bear with me as I kind of like work my way through this in my head, because I haven't scripted this. I'm kind of just talking from the heart, and it's why it's so important for me to just kind of be authentic and speak freely and openly about this. But it's why I haven't really been uploading for the last couple of months as proactively as I was at the start of the year. That, coupled with the fact that Minecraft in general is just a very difficult game to mentally engage yourself in playing for 30 to 40 hours a week, every single week, without a single break, because it's your job. And I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But my wife is my world, to put it quite frankly, and I want to do more with my life and my wife, my wife and my life. And I want to get out there and I want to see the world, which is why I started the vlogging channel. So I will give it a very quick shout out. The link is in the description. I really hope you'll consider subscribing to that. But we are wanting to do some more travels and things. And that's kind of why I want to change up the style in which I'm kind of approaching this whole content creation game on the Minecraft channel. This is why I really want to go down the route of kind of like sitting down, introducing the video, me talking to you as a person direct to the camera, saying welcome back to another week in trying to build a Dwarven Empire in Minecraft Hardcore. Let's see what we can get done this week. Boom, boom, boom. Let's start off Tuesday. This is what we're going to try and get done today. Can we get it done? Boom. Yes, we got it done, or we didn't get it done. Okay, are we going to move on to something different on Thursday, or are we going to, because I still work part-time around all of this content creation stuff. At Catnip, I work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So all of the content that you've seen on my hardcore videos over the last year have basically all been filmed on either a Tuesday, a Thursday, and then a Saturday and Sunday. I have literally sacrificed every single weekend of 2024 in the pursuit of building up the Minecraft channel, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, because it has been a genuinely fantastic journey. But this is kind of why I really want to change things up, because I want to go traveling a bit more on the vlogging channel. I want to document all of the travels that we go on. We're planning, if health is permitted, we want to go to Japan in 2025. We want to travel to so many different places around Europe in 2025, and just have a couple more holidays. And the raw reality is because and this is a message that I would give to everybody, is you're just not guaranteed tomorrow, and you should never take your health for granted. And that is also why I started the gym this year, because I took my health for granted. I treated it like absolute garbage, and it just basically resulted in me borderline facing some dire consequences with my health. So now I've gone to the gym, I've lost like a borderline, I think around about 30 or 40 pounds, and I've still got a long way to go, but I've loved every second of it, and that's definitely something that's been pretty important in my journey, so I really wanted to document that in 2024. But I've got that off my chest, and I want to move on because I want to actually get to the point of why I actually started and hit record on this video today, and that is to just say thank you, because honestly, 20 plus videos, 11,000 plus subscribers, and almost 1 million video views in a single year has single-handedly changed my entire life. And I actually genuinely just want to say thank you. Like, I literally can't thank you enough. There's been so many amazing individuals that have joined the Discord server, that I've played on the server, that I've like commented on every single video, every single community tab, people that have just like single-handedly commented with bizarre things like Gallifrey posting their like quotes to like the king under the mountain and everything on every single post and video has been a genuine highlight that I look forward to. And there's so many other individuals. You've got Mick, you've got Death, you've got Dubious, you've got Happy Man, you've got Angry Brit, you've got this, just so many names of people that comment on every single community post, every single video, and it genuinely has been an honor and a privilege to be able to serve to you just dwarven inspired builds and my personality all plated up in a sort of perfect divine meal of dwarven authenticity, because I genuinely have such a deep love for the Tolkien universe in general, and I can probably hand on heart say that growing up we all definitely wanted to be the elves, but maturing is realizing that I can only quote the meme, which is maturing is realizing that you are a dwarf, which is basically short, fat, and happy, and that is exactly how I am feeling going out of 2024. Although I do want to change the fat part and change it to stocky or muscly. I'm not trying to become like, you know, like rah. I'm just trying to better myself. I'm just trying to better my health and just become a happier and more confident person, and basically just want to level up this whole game of content creation. And I want to aspire to make 2025 the year where we go full time. And I have to be honest, and I have to be a bit cliche and a bit a bit pandery here, but I have to just genuinely say that this journey is only going to happen with the support and encouragement of each and every one of you. And of course, I need to keep delivering the best content that I physically can, and I need to keep putting my all into it, and I need to first and foremost and most ultimately be happy in what I'm producing. And that's kind of the theme of this whole video, is making changes, moving forward to basically exponentially increase my own happiness, which will then flood into the content, and you'll just know that the content that's coming out is genuine and heartfelt and something that I actually want to work on, rather than feeling like it's something that I have to work on. Somebody actually hit the nail on the head in my comment sections a few months back by saying like they really liked my content because it genuinely felt like a passion, and it didn't really feel like it was me pandering to a job. It felt like it was just me doing something when I wanted to do it, and that's how I want to move my content forward in 2025. I want you guys to watch it knowing that it's a passion and that I want to work on it and I want to build on it. And I'm going to be honest, I am going to be kickstarting the year by experimenting with this new style of sitting down and introducing the video with my face, and then cutting. It's going to be cutting through. There's going to be segments with my face in, segments not with my face in, until we like kind of get the right balance of where it needs to be. Maybe I don't have my face in at all, but what I do want to experiment with is moving into this new phase of delivering videos on a weekly basis rather than packaging it up as single projects, and basically trying to coax a new audience in by saying build an entire huge project with me, because I've explained it before, I'm not going to dig into it much, but I basically have to, if I want to build anything in a Dwarven world, it basically requires mining out large chunks of area, and I'm trying to do it all by hand and authentically as I can. And I know that I have used TNT dupers in the past, and so many people recommend that I just use them going forward, but I really don't want to if I don't have to. I really would like to say that I've done everything by hand in my hardcore world, so that's what I'm going to do moving forward. But I think I have to start thinking about my life a little bit and thinking about my family, and I don't want to start sacrificing loads of time, but I know that in order to build this channel, sacrifices are going to have to be made. It's just the nature of doing YouTube as a career. But I do want to see an experiment with finding that right balance. So with your guys' understanding and with your guys' love and support, I'm sure that we'll find the right balance. And it's not going to be perfect to start with. It's going to be a journey, but we'll get there in the end. And hopefully I can start delivering videos on a weekly basis. I do think we have had a pretty solid year, though. I feel like we've had a transformative year. That's how I'd sum up 2024. It's the comeback transformation year, and 2025 is the go hard or go home year. With that being said, and with everything laid out on the table, with the kind of position that I'm in as a person, the dynamic that I have with my wife, and what's going on behind the scenes, you guys are now clued in as to a little bit more about me as a person. I just want to kind of wrap things up by inviting you guys to leave a comment down below, as I do read every single comment. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about kind of the content. You know, this is your chance to let me know how, you know, which video stuck out for you this year as being a one that was really funny or engaging or made you laugh or made you smile. You know, was it the jokes? Did you just want to see more content to be inspired by in your own world? Is there any other content creators out there, names that you can recommend that are kind of doing this approach of you know, doing like weekly videos where they just try and chip away every week instead of doing packaged videos? I'd love to know, because I genuinely, and I know this is something that a lot of people will probably say that I need to work on, but I don't actually watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers because I don't want to feel like my content is ripping anybody off. Like, genuinely, everything you've seen, the way that my content like it is put together and is handled, it is to some extent obviously inspired by the things that the general Minecraft audience likes to see. You know, we're talking about like packaging videos up as a project, thumbnails being done a certain way. Like, I will be honest, there is certain elements that have kind of been inspired by, but I haven't actually sat down and watched a Minecraft YouTuber longer than maybe 5 minutes. A few people maybe recommended one or two like projects or things from certain series from a few years ago where people did like a Dwarven build or something, and I've gone back to kind of see, like, you know, how they approached it and what projects they worked on and stuff. But generally it's just been one of those things where I just wanted to sit down, turn on Minecraft, turn on OBS, and record things in a certain way and just deliver it to your face and edit it together and hope that you guys enjoy the video. And I would say, I don't know about you guys, but this is just me, but 12,000 people in 1 year says that what we've got between us going on here is a pretty good thing. So I want to build on it, and I want to build myself further. I want to build up the brand. I want to build up me as a person, and I want to push myself through this very, very scary time of kind of presenting my face on this channel. It's a very big thing in the Minecraft community to do a face reveal, I feel. So hopefully you guys aren't too disappointed. But please do leave a comment down below as to YouTubers you think might be worth me checking out. to kind of get some inspiration for in approaching the projects that I want to get done next year. Would be fantastic to see. I read all of my comments and I delete the very, very few rude ones that we get. But the simple rule is just treat me how you would like to be treated, and that is the general rule that I live by in life anyway. But thank you for listening to me ramble on. I don't know how long this video is. I feel like in my head my insecurity is screaming that I've been rambling on for about half an hour at this point. But I'm hoping that it's been sub 15 minutes. But I just genuinely want to finish the video by saying, sorry for saying genuinely so much, but I just want to say Happy New Year. I hope you've had a fantastic festive season. Thank you for joining me in 2024. I'm going to raise a glass tonight as the clock strokes midnight to each and every single one of you guys, and I think you guys should too. Raise a glass for yourself for supporting me and helping me achieve something which, if 17, 18-year-old me who started doing Minecraft videos all those years ago could look forward to seeing now at what we've achieved, would probably be a little teenage mess of tears and blubberiness, and probably shoveling food to cope with that mechanism. It's my sorry, self-deprecating humor is kind of my thing. You know a little bit more. Basically, like, my vlogs are like 70% like self-deprecating humor at this point. But I always live by the philosophy is if you laugh at yourself, then nobody else can, because nobody else can hurt you if you don't already say and tell yourself those things. Anyway, yeah, this get a bit too deep. Most of us haven't had enough alcohol in our system, and if you're under the age of 18 or under the age of 21 in the US, then obviously you shouldn't have had alcohol in your system anyway. But actually, I don't know why I'm joking about that. I actually don't drink. I drink like twice a year, which is probably the most anti-dwarven thing I could say on this entire video. But that being said, guys, I've been Mickey T. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next hardcore video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.